Hi, and continuing on exploring this strange new world. Who are you? And I can't talk to you. Okay. Here's the door. Am I going to get accosted? No. So where do they want us to go? Up the other end.
Tell me about Sloane Kelly.
Before joining the Initiative as head of Nexus security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
I'm going to try and not play her. I'm actually going to try and make an alliance, if I can.
Mind your damn manners.
Focus defenses here and here. The Ket have been quiet for too long. What?
You must be Sloane Kelly.
I know who you are. So, what brings a Pathfinder to our humble port?
Ven Terev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Ket flagship. You've obviously got no love for the Ket. I'm doing you a favor.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
This is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven. You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
Ven should be judged by the Resistance, not you.
I don't have time for a morality debate. Dismissed.
Your Highness. That could have gone better.
Perhaps
Yeah.
Mr. Vidal had more success.
Okay. Keep expecting to open one of these doors and we get accosted or something.
Pathfinder, over here. Have a nice chat?
I think she likes me.
Don't worry. I found a workaround.
Let me guess. It comes with strings attached.
Not any new ones. Remember, Ephra wants Ven alive, so when you get inside, give him this. That'll eat through whatever Sloane's holding him in, and it can't be traced back to us. A Resistance agent will be waiting to pick Ven up.
What if he makes a run for it?
It's covered. You just focus on whatever it is you need from Ven. There's a maintenance shaft around the corner, sending the access code to your Omni tool. That'll get you inside. You should be able to handle the rest.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Literally, in Ven's case. When you're done, come to Tartarus. First round's on me. I promise.
Okay, so I can make friends with this group of people, probably by letting them execute this person, whilst
This appears to be the maintenance shaft Reyes mentioned.
Alright, let's punch in the act. Looks like it leads to a stockroom. Sam, anyone up there?
No heat signatures detected. The room is clear to enter.
okay.
What do you want?
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloane's getting lazy.
I'm not with Sloane. Ephra sent me. Answer my questions and I can get you back to the Resistance.
So I'm trading one cell for another?
Then, you betrayed the Moshai. You're lucky Ephra wants you at all.
For all his faults, the old man's not an executioner.
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Ket transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside the city.
This is your way out of here. A Resistance contact will be waiting.
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshai?
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Ket, and still, Ephra puts my brothers and sisters in danger to protect a useless old woman.
So you took things into your own hands.
I made the call he wouldn't. The Archon only wanted the Moshai. I thought if I gave her up... I didn't know what the Ket were doing to my people.
You resent Ephra, so the Archon used that against you.
If Ephra was a better leader... it doesn't matter. And I'll accept the consequences.
Pathfinder, the communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Vetra, Drac, are you back from... whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business deal went off without a hitch.
Benefit of bringing a Krogan along.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.
Awesome. So we are there. And we have Westy, well, missions. I'm trying to get into the habit of calling them missions.
If you would like, Pathfinder, I could provide an analysis of the deceased. He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
Okay. And we have someone in here wanting something. You? No, not you. But on our way back to the ship. Okay. And I got lost again. So, I think there's going to be 2 locations to land on this planet. Right, so over here. Nope. How about over here?
You okay?
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
If you get whatever it is off your chest, you might feel better.
Doubtful, but it's worth a shot. I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Titus tasked me with collecting protection fees. Thought it'd be easy. But we talked to so many people, I got the names mixed up and banished someone who paid their fee.
They didn't protest it?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
What are the chances she's still alive?
I don't know. Slim. The Badlands are... bad. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Titus finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
I'll look for her. Just tell me her name and any clues about where she might be.
Remy Tamayo. she would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to the Badlands goes through him.
Is that everything? It is. Let's lift the slums.
What's up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting?
I didn't call it.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara. There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladon. It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Jall's right.
We won't make any rash decisions. Drax just brought a problem to the team. Let's dial down the emotions so we can be clear-headed.
Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramav system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Ramav? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Eladon's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Crap. No one fights harder than people with nothing to lose.
We still have to find the Ket transponder. That'll lead us to the Archon's ship.
Our goal is to create our home here. You never know how something might fit in. Anyway, get Callow the nav points for both Eladon and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey, I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything. Meeting adjourned. As you were.
And there we are, back again.
Can I see you in the med bay?
So, what to do?
You have new email.
Okay. Lots of people. Okay, so lots and lots of things are happening. Let's get some of these messages done, shall we? Holy moly. So where are we? We're down here. Just give me a second. Dear Pathfinder Ryder, my brother Dash was my best friend. Still pains me that he's gone, that we won't build that future here in Andromeda together, but knowing that our family pendants are united does my heart good. When my wife and I settled here, we started a family. Our firstborn will carry my brother's name. Hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. Sincerely hope, your team, Nigel. From Drac, thought I'd show you what Strux sent me. Transcript of an audio log that's got me worried about the colony. Sounds like Mordok's cooking up something. Don't know what to think. Mordok, stop arguing with me. Brank. It's payback time for the initiative. Brank. They don't care about us. but they will soon. Soon they're gonna know that I'm the Overlord. I'm Overlord, and once I execute my plan, there'll be no denying that the Krogan rule Helios. Then they'll come begging to us. Okay, Morda, I'll get the team together, gather everything we need. Krogan bows down to the Nexus again. From Joel, the Moshi has sent news from Aya that she asked to share with you. Under her guidance, officials are again allowing study of the Aya Fault. Comes with great risk, of course, so she's restricting participants to her brightest students under armed guard. Although she doesn't have your ability to interface with Remnant, she wants to be ready to assist you however she can. Once Murdania is found, these are interesting, exciting times. From Drac, last time I was on Kadar, I met this Asari at Colours who said she let me in on a little score. Apparently there's a matriarch who came over on the Nexus. Only she died in stasis. My contact says next in line for the old lady's credits. A lot of credits. And this, she says, she has split with them with me. Trouble is, there's red tape, transfer fees. And she's having trouble mustering up the credits to clear them. Asked me if I could cover the transfer cost. Tried to bring Vetra in on this, but says it's a scam. I'm not sure, so pretty good opportunity for me. From the Nexus Cultural Exchange, we're currently hosting the first Angaran ambassador on the Nexus. Yeah. Despite the importance of your duties, we hope next return to the station will coincide with his visit. Our cordial meeting between Pathfinder and First Reach Aya and the Angaran ambassador should set the tone for the relationships of the future. From Vetra, one of my friends known as from Kadara has sent a couple of tips on surviving here. It's mostly common. No, I'm not going to worry about that. Yet another interview. Captain Dunn wants me to go and see them. I must be brief. I hear my virus was a success and Sam is disconnect. Excellent. We should meet in. Fantastic. Hearing rumours that scavengers found pieces of an ark on a planet called Idion. Might be nothing worth checking out. Vetra, an encrypted message came from Sid. She wants to talk to us. Sounds urgent. Need to go with this one. Knowledge. Breakthrough on location.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. I've already got ideas for
in that case, change your plan.
And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. I just don't trust our autopilot alone for too long. Gil, O'Connell and Sara spent months getting our systems coordinated. You can't just strip and redesign those connections on the fly.
How about you? Anything Gil? To talk about?
I know you can hear me.
The whole ship can hear you. I'm just not listening.
You're fighting again?
I'm thinking the same, believe me.
Okay.
Think. I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Let's check in on PB as she's right here.
You shouldn't sneak up on someone like that. I'm just talking to myself. Don't tell me you never do that.
You seem stressed.
No kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is. Ugh!
What's your usual solution?
Usually, I cut bait. Scram, strike out on my own. When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G chamber, or at least an isolation tank. Someplace to just drift away. I could really use that now.
If I may, gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Of course! course! Sam, you're a genius. It's easy. It'll make a huge difference, Ryder. You'll see. You know, there's room for two.
You're willing to share? I won't cramp your style?
Let's find out.
All right, I'm in.
And this should do it. Close your eyes. Relax. Let yourself go. Ah, this hits the spot. Ryder?
Yeah?
There's something else that would relax me.
What's that?
You haven't taken the bait yet, but I'm not afraid of rejection. Wanna fool around? Doesn't matter if you have something else going on. I can be utterly discreet. Just fun. Two people blowing off steam. No strings attached. Only if there's no strings.
That'll be fun.
Okay then. Say no more.
Oh, you mean now? Here?
You do know what say no more means, right?
Whoa.
Oh, we're floating right into the,
Ouch. Who cares?
Ow!
Ow.
No strings. Right, Ryder?
No strings.
And no gravity. Okay. Who else have we got here? Someone up here?
Hey, Joel? Didn't mean to scare
Should be
you.
Joel.
What? I'm not scared. 1 second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
I can see how that'd help.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
She's a Turian. She might like something a little more hands-on.
Good to know. I'll think about that. Liam seems to like my Rothgin. I might sew him one.
He does.
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drac.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Joel, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
I think most people feel like that.
I want to fit in. I want to make a difference.
And most people probably think the same thing.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
You're one of us now, Joel.
And there we are. Another bit just moved on. Drac And we got the engineer. So let's go and have a chat with Drac.
Not well.
Ah, Sloane. She hasn't changed a bit since the mutiny. Just finally showing her colors instead of pretending to be civilized and shit.
Can we expect any more trouble with her, or are we done with the surprises?
Done with surprises? She's twistier than a biotic in an Ezo storm. She'll keep her word, big on honor, that one. Just never show any weakness and you'll be fine.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over...
Short and sweet, just how I like it.
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while you and Sam were cheating at poker. She's starting the Initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda Initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
Those of us lucky enough to live through this.
Exactly. And there aren't that many to start. We're a disaster or two away from not having enough numbers to survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
I guess I could donate DNA, or however it works. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mum says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
In a way, that sounds like my dad.
Well, that's not fair. He kept you close. Made sure you and your sister came here with him. And he died for you.
Yes, but the other decisions he made kept him at a distance. That can be just as bad.
I see that. Still, without our fathers, we wouldn't be here. They brought us into this world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Yep, as long as we make it quick. 'Cause, like, I have a feeling I've got to revisit the Nexus again. So if I'm going to new planets, there's a high chance that there's going to be new things to collect out of
A
that.
little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading. Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
That flight recorder was a mess. Are these nav points solid?
Worst case, we get a little closer. I'll take a good chance over no chance. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the Ket do.
So, no pressure. Let's see. That's the doc.
Who's your friend?
An exalted
She
Ket.
wanted to chat with
I
me,
called
right?
Jarl to show him. Ah, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
We need to be prepared that there might not be.
Jarl, remember what we talked about?
That we should examine the problem objectively? Excuse me.
Grief is never easy. But Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent.
We've barely scratched the surface of what Ket are capable of.
The exalted are new beings. It's more than a transformation, it's a birth. There's no going back. Jarl is part of this crew.
His welfare is my responsibility.
And you're taking good care of him. Just remember why you came here, too. There is a new alien species on your table.
My hands actually shook when I made the first incision. See this bone-like armor? It feels as strong as a Krogan's frontal plate.
I'll take your word for it.
I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
As if any of your meals passed the bucket test.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. Which means we have... Lexi, Sam. Oh, that's why. What are you getting me to? Yeah, I've scanned that.
Just waiting
I don't think there's anything else to scan.
No pressure.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Okay, so what have we got to build him? Allies. Go to Vetra. Yep. Torian, come on, where are you? Oh. Build Liam's, it's just called Liam's Research Project. Seriously? But where is Vetra? Laura? Ah. That's why I didn't see her. What are you going on about?
Hey, Ryder. Got an encrypted message from Sid. She has news and wanted to talk to us both. Connecting the call now.
Vetra.
Finally, I've been waiting for hours. So you want to tell us what this is all about?
I was listening to Outpost updates and caught a message about settlers going missing.
What do you mean they're missing?
They didn't leave voluntarily. No work assignments, no mining expeditions, kidnapped. I dug around, and I think I know where they've been taken. A cave on a moon in the Ramov system. Originally an Angaran mine, I think, but they abandoned it.
I don't believe the planet you're talking about is a moon.
Whatever.
What did I tell you about getting involved?
I couldn't just do nothing.
How do we know your intel's even reliable?
It's reliable.
I trust your sister, and there's no sense in wasting time.
See? That's a Pathfinder.
Sid, just give us everything you have on this.
Already done. Could I come along? I want to help.
You know the answer to that.
Right, of course. Stay away from bad people, guns, bombs, Krogan beer.
You did good. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So I think that's everyone. Perhaps there is something here. It's going nuts at something. So that's the crew done again. I think you know where this is going. So yeah, next time, back to the Nexus, I think, I'm sorry to say. But I will leave it here for now, and until next time, I hope you have a good one.